I feel like we pick up what the teachers put down right before the test, but after the test, I feel like it just kind of like they never bring it back up again until exams, so we tend to forget.
The whole standardized testing thing, like I realize it's more of like a national and a state level government issue, but it really does not help with learning.
I think there are more effective systems and there are changes that need to be made, but it's not like a let's get rid of the whole thing and start from scratch type deal. I think just a little alterations to what we already do would be good.
You know, for one, I'll have to say that I feel like school nowadays it's really memorization based. It's not really how smart you are, it's about like how well you can memorize stuff. But you know, that's what I'm saying.
Do you think that there's a big emphasis on grades over actually learning? Like, oh, you got to get into this college, you got to get this GPA.
I think they're much more so concerned about the grade, which is too bad. I mean, I was that way in high school and college and all that stuff, and it's kind of an unnecessary, it's a necessary evil to a degree. I wish you could get rid of grades completely, and then the focus would be on learning.
At the end of the day, what letter grade you have more than how much you know or what you know.
Learning the material.
You know, really
cheating all the time. Pretty much.
Well, you know, it's about just kids who have good grades are more obedient. You know, some people just don't really try that much in school. You know, for myself.
Sometimes I'm learning from it depending on how fast I pick up the material, but sometimes I'm just looking over the material, looking over the notes, what we need to know just for the test, and then kind of forgetting about it.
I think it's more about grades than learning. Like if you look at everybody, they're just like, oh, I want my grades to get up instead of learning. Like,
Yeah, I'm a victim.
I'm a victim of abuse. I'm
a victim in the school system because
personally, I would say that, you know, being a state champion, you know, I have gotten a little more respect from my teachers, you know, but once again, this is just a fraud system, honestly.
Maybe we could have like kind of a cumulative, we could have more cumulative tests. Like in math class, I know they'll have unit tests, which kind of brings everything together instead of just test, exam. So it's like quest, test. I think that would be a little bit more efficient. Some teachers do that already, but
There's some things in the building that have to change. I mean, we need new desks and new access to, you know, office furniture and things like this to be able to create a collaborative atmosphere in different classrooms. I think the media center started.
Put more real life situations into learning that students would have more fun learning and they would learn a lot more.
We have to voice our opinions as an allegiance so we can get our statements across.
As a legion.
Yes, as one legion. Right.
You know, if we start with the new education system, you know, this whole e-achieve doesn't work. And,
wow, it is whack.